Welcome back to Mimi's Organic Eats. Today we're making Snickerdoodle Biscotti. This crispy, crunchy biscotti tastes just like your favorite Snickerdoodle cookie, and it is perfect for dipping in milk. This was a popular recipe at my bake shop, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. So let me show you how to make it. So first we're going to preheat the oven to 350 degrees. Next we're going to add in 113 grams of salted butter, and we want to make sure that this is softened. Next we're adding 170 grams of cane sugar. And then next we have 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Now we're going to mix this on low until combined and there's no butter chunks. Once the butter and sugar is creamed completely and there's no butter chunks, then we're going to add in 2 large eggs. Next we're going to add in 255 grams of all-purpose flour, 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder, and half a teaspoon of salt. Now we're going to mix on low until combined into a smooth cookie dough. So once the cookie dough is ready, it's time to mix up the topping. And now this is the same Snickerdoodle topping that you would use on your favorite Snickerdoodle cookies. We're just going to put it on top of this biscotti. So I have 28 grams of cane sugar in a small bowl, and I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. And now there's different types of cinnamon, and so if you guys taste someone's Snickerdoodles and they think that they taste different than your Snickerdoodles, it's probably because you're using a different kind of cinnamon. And this is probably unintentional because a lot of people don't think about the variety of cinnamon that they're picking when they're choosing cinnamon at the store. And this is because a lot of grocery stores will usually only carry 1 type of cinnamon. Sometimes they'll carry 2 types, but they usually don't carry all the different varieties of cinnamon. And now my favorite kind of cinnamon, and the one that I used in my bakery for over a decade, and I was so adamant about, we never changed it because I think it has a specific flavor, and that is the Corinthe cinnamon. And now this is not the typical cinnamon that you find at your grocery store supermarket. Most grocery stores are going to have the cassia cinnamon or the Ceylon cinnamon, but most grocery stores don't carry the Corinthe cinnamon. So I'm going to drop a link in the description for you guys if you want to check it out, but I feel like this is the superior cinnamon for baking. I use it for my cookies, I use it for my cakes, I use it for my brownies, I use it for everything. I even use this on my toast in the morning. Now go ahead and just mix up that sugar and cinnamon. Now you're just going to line a baking sheet with parchment paper and we're going to form the cookie dough into the biscotti log. Now you're just going to take your hands and squish the biscotti and kind of form it into a log. We want this to be almost the length of the pan. Now we're just going to take this Snickerdoodle topping and sprinkle it all over the top of the biscotti. Then you're going to bake this at 350 degrees for 35 minutes. Then we're going to pull the biscotti out and we want to let it rest for at least 10 to 15 minutes or until you can easily cut it with a knife. We want to get those nice clean cuts for perfect biscotti pieces, so that's why it's important to let the biscotti rest before you cut it. Then we're going to bake it again. Once your biscotti is cooled for about 15 minutes, then we're going to cut it into 12 pieces. Then we're just going to separate the pieces a little bit so they have a little bit room to bake again. And now we have delicious Snickerdoodle Biscotti. This Snickerdoodle Biscotti is crispy and crunchy and it tastes just like your favorite Snickerdoodle cookies. It's perfect for dipping in milk, coffee, and even hot chocolate. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to drop a like and leave a comment below. And if you want more cozy fall recipes just like this, be sure to hit that subscribe button and join me next time in the kitchen.